Hello and a very good evening to our lecturer, Miss Shahira Binti Mustafa. Tonight, me, Dayang HADI, with my other group members, PONNISAHA SUBRAMANIAM and PUTRI ATHIRAH Binti JOSELE, will give a presentation about our assignment 2, which is Project D, and it is all about coaching. So currently, we have chosen one organization at Senawang, Seremban Negeri Sembilan, which is an industrial of food processing. The company's brand is a CP Malaysia, and it is under PK Agro that have been established in 1975, and it is originally from Thailand. This company engaged in the production and marketing of the fresh, frozen and ready-to-eat chicken products of exceptional quality. So based on the question that have been provided, we have found several challenges that have at the CP company, which is the language barrier, dealing with employees' excuses for not attending coaching session, and last but not least is a safety protocol and risk management. So without wasting any time, I will pass to the Ponisha to tell us about issue of the language barrier.
Thank you, Dayang. So the first issue is about language barrier. Okay, for example, language barrier can present significant challenge for the foreign workers in the workplace. For particularly during the coaching session, there is a barrier can be impact and effective the communication and hinder all over the coaching process. So impacting the individual ability to fulfilling engage the benefit from the session. So whenever they are not understanding the coaching session, there is difficulty to understand what are the information they couldn't get any information from the coaching session. For example, whenever they are conducting in a local language, which means in Malay or in a common language in English, they couldn't understand what they are transferring to them about the coaching. And also challenges faced by the foreign worker is having a limited and provided in the local languages may struggle to compare and instruction, feedback and guidance. So it's more difficult to make them understand the guidance from the supervisor or manager. So sometimes there is a misunderstanding, so there is a lack of clarity happened, and also having a communication difficulties, language barriers can be a result into expression to idea and clearly between the coaching and the foreign workers whenever they couldn't get the idea from the company coaching session. So they couldn't get any information from them when they are not understanding the languages. And also it's also impact their work, the impact on their work, and also happen accidents, and sometimes it's also impact the productivity. So I'm passing to again to Raya.
Thank you, Ponisha. So now we move to the issue about safety protocol and risk management. So Mr. Ashraf has said that the company will ensuring the safety of athletes is a fundamental responsibility for coaches, such as number 1 is following an accidents. Number 2 is coaches may need to review and revise safety protocols. Number 3 is a conduct risk assessment, and number 4 is implement measures to prevent similar incident in the future. So for point number 1 is following an accident, like example, situation in the food processing plant where an accident occurred due to multifunctioning conveyor belts, resulting injuries to the workers. It is crucial for the management to take proactive actions to ensure the safety of the workers and prevent similar incident in the future. So for point number 2 is coaches may need to review and revise safety protocols. Like examples, it is involve conducting a true analysis of the current protocols and identifying any gaps or deficiencies that contributed to the accidents. So point number 3 is a conduct risk assessment. Like example, involve identifying potential hazard associated with the operation of the conveyor belts and other machinery in the facility. Risk assessment may include evaluating equipment maintenance schedules, identifying potential failure points, and assessing the adequacy of safety guards and emergency shut-off mechanisms. So the fourth point, lastly, is implement measure to prevent similar incident in future. Like example, it is involve installing additional safety features of conveyor belts, providing enhanced training for workers operating the machinery, or implementing stricter maintenance schedule for equipment. Not just that, clear communication of updated safety protocols and measures should be disseminated throughout the organization to ensure to all the employees are aware of the changes. So I will give the next issue for Putri.
Okay, thank you, Dayang. So for the third issues is actually employee making an excuse for not attending coaching session or training programs. So this issue, it can be a challenging situation for the employers as well as for the employees based on the employees' behaviors, effective communication, implementing appropriate measurements to encourage their participation in coaching sessions and others. So one of the reason why they not attending coaching session or training programs is actually trainers. They do not demonstrate their values for their sessions. The employees they are too busy with their task or assignment that has been given by the supervisors or managers. Also, the employees are bored during the training session. So the trainers try to encourage them by do some activities or and some games. So this solution, they actually try to cheer up them by making the training more reality, cheerful, and fun so that they don't feel boring during the training session. So for the conclusion is we can see there are various challenges and issues in the company. So therefore the trainers need to provide the employees need to provide training to the employees. So and then not only for the not only for the employees, but also the trainers also need to go to training also so that they can improve their abilities and skills so that they can coach and training the employees effectively. So I think that's all from us. Thank you, Miss Shaira.